What's up, J-Fusion fans? I hope you're enjoying your holidays. And in this vlog, I would like to talk to you guys about why Kamen Rider Exade's Christmas episode is the best Tokusatsu episode that I have ever seen. So, originally, I wanted to make a top 10 list of my favorite Tokusatsu Christmas episodes, but this episode was so memorable, it would have topped my list, but it was just that much of a big deal to me that I decided to turn this into a vlog instead and focus on why I love this episode so much and why I consider this one of the best, if not the best, Tokusatsu Christmas episode you'll ever see. Now, first and foremost, in Tokusatsu, when they have their Christmas episodes, it's rather formulaic and it's rather a filler episode, just celebrating Christmas and whatnot. So usually, the heroes try to celebrate Christmas. The villain appears, the heroes beat it, and they save the day, and they go back to celebrating Christmas, of course. So Kamen Rider Exade's Christmas episode has that element, but for the first half of the show or the episode. And usually, Christmas episodes in Tokusatsu take the whole episode to do that. But here, they do it so quick. And probably the low point of this episode for me was Poppy's version of Jingle Bells, which was so cringy, but I could have, I just leave it at that. So, moving on to the real reason why this episode was so great is because this doesn't traditionally follow Christmas episodes. Like I said, it they typically have happy endings, but this one ends in tragedy. So, spoilers if you haven't seen Kamen Rider Exade yet, and I do recommend you guys watch it. So, this episode is actually just the 12th episode of the entire series, but this episode made such an impact on Tokusatsu fans. So, at the later half of the episode, Kiryakujo, Kamen Rider Laser, was following Dan Kuroto or Kuroto Dan, who has already been established as a villain at this point, but because of the turn of events here in this episode has become so memorable. So we get to see the debut of the level 10 or the level X zombie gamer, which would later become Kuroto's signature form throughout the entire series, or at least for the most part of the show. And how it unfolds is that Kirya at one point gets his hands on the zombie gamer Gashat, and he attempts to use it on himself, but because it wasn't compatible to his gamer driver, it actually weakened him, and it was actually more to Kuroto's advantage at that point. So we later on see that he finishes off Kirya, and Kirya vanishes, causing the first rider casualty in the episode. So this ending, while tragic, actually, made the episode not only like shocking, but again, it left such an impression that it made Kirya rather more popular than Emu. But this also cemented Kuroto's role as a villain. Again, he was already revealed to be the villain earlier in the series, but this episode really takes the cake. So one other reason why this is so memorable is because that this episode actually aired on a Christmas day. Yes, December 25th, 2016, this episode aired. So, this is actually a rare occurrence for Christmas specials, because usually they occur on the nearest Sunday before Christmas, more or less. And you rarely see a Sunday that actually falls on Christmas Day. So having this episode air on a December 25th makes the episode much more meaningful. And on a Christmas Day, you really wouldn't expect a tragedy to happen to any of the heroes, for that matter. So again, that's one reason I think why Ex-Aid's Christmas episode was the best. And after Kiryas' death, it circulated through social media, especially through Twitter, because of all the fan outcries. Why did Kitty have to die so soon? Now, this actually brings to mind a couple of other Kamen Riders who actually died on what's supposed to be their Christmas episodes. The first one that I found was Kamen Rider Tiger. So he died actually saving a child from a truck that was about to hit him. So he actually got his wish to die as a hero, but again, at the cost of his own life. However, he was more of an ambiguous character. He did some considerably villainous things before that. Like, I don't know if it was untimely or rather timely death, but anyway, before he died, he did some rather questionable things. Now, the next Kamen Rider who lost his life in a what's supposed to be Christmas episode is Tsurugi, aka Kamen Rider Sass Sword in Kamen Rider Kabuto. And that episode was very close because it aired on a December 24th. Yes, December 24th, 2006. And it really was close to Christmas, right? So Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. So having Kiryas' death exactly on Christmas Day was more impactful. But the difference among them, like what separates Kirya from Satoru and Tsurugi, was that those two earlier characters, those two senior characters rather, they had enough time to develop. They had many episodes, and of course, they've gone through some troubles before meeting their ends, so there was a build-up eventually. But Kiryas' death, he was introduced a bit later in the show, so having him killed off early on, like, he wasn't even he hasn't even transformed like more than 5 times, maybe even less. Especially he just got his level 3 Gashat, the Chambara gamer, or Giri Giri Chambara rather. So he just got his humanoid form like about 2 or 3 episodes earlier, and then you just kill him off. So I really think that was a waste of potential, which is why a lot of fans again complained to Toei about the Kiryas' death having come so soon. And of course, this event, this fan reaction eventually led to Kirya coming back later, which is a good thing, and fans were of course happy about that. And one thing that makes this Christmas episode so special is that it had merch. So, uh, Premium Bandai has decided to release a shirt commemorating Kiryas Death, which had the game over written on it. And you see, there's a picture of Kamen Rider Laser level 3, like being defeated, like he was about to fall down. And there was a date, like December 25th, 2016. So it kind of rubbed it kind of like rubbed salt on the wounds of those fans, but again, because of the fan reactions, like when it happened, like it was exactly Christmas. So factors like that make this episode, again, at least in my opinion, the best Christmas episode I've ever seen in my entire life so far. So yeah. So do you agree with this vlog? So do you think that the Kamen Rider X8's Christmas episode is the best Tokusatsu Christmas episode you've ever seen? Or do you have other episodes in mind that you think could top this one? So please do tell me in the comments. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and don't forget that notification bell so you get the latest from JE Fusion. This has been Philip, and again, I hope you enjoy your holiday season. Thanks for watching. Bye!